Hey everyone! Time for some more D&D games today. Just continuing with the session. As far as I am informed, everyone will be here again, so we're gonna have Ali back. The only information I have is that Gray will be running a little bit late, so Earp will not be talking that much in the beginning of the game. And yeah, quick recap, we are back on the ship. We're heading back down south from north. We did some little character development last stream. I will make sure that the VOD will be uploaded soon as well, so you guys can like catch up with that too. Long story short, Arne and Anvil had a moment where they basically met like this very old lady on the rock near the lake where they used to meet all the time, and she mentioned something about taking something of Nulth with you on your trip, and then also mentioning that we shouldn't be scared if it would happen. And then we became into this like dreamlike state where some stars came our way, and basically the whole situation allowed Arne to allow Arne to use one of his special I think it's subclass features. And as for me, I am allowed to up my spell slots, or up my spells a level. And if I do that, I have to roll on the Wild Magic Search table. So I can make my spells more empowered, but there is a penalty, meaning I might lose control of the magic that Anvil is holding, or Anvil might lose control over magic. So that's like a thing that can happen. Other than that, Earp was going on his own adventure on the bottom of the ocean basically, and waited for us to like sail out a little bit and then hop onto the ship with the refugees, or like the nameless from Nulth as well. So that's like also a thing that happened. And yeah, we're heading back south, and every time we find a place where some of the nameless Nulth people like to stay, we're gonna drop them off. At least that is the plan for now. I'm not really sure what's going to happen next, but hey, you never know. It is D&D. We make choices, the DM adds consequences to those choices, and that's how the story is built. I am quickly hopping into the Discord to see who's already there. It seems like Rosie, Mello, so Marin, and Mikro are already here. We're still missing out on Ali and Gray, but I can also like maybe just hop into the chat soon and like see what they're talking about, because usually the first half, like I don't know, first 20 minutes of the stream is also like some like podcast catching up, because we haven't talked to each other for a while as well. So hey, you know, some friendship as well develops during D&D, which is amazing. I think that was it for the announcements. This was it for the like little recalls. Oh, wait, yeah, I maybe have like a small announcement where I can say that the progress on the other D&D game that's going to be running, I hope on Saturdays. We're not really settled on a day yet, but most of the people that I've talked to already from the game mentioned Saturday to be like the best option. Yeah, the DM is like very close to like selling his house and moving into a new place, and he'll probably be ready for us with a story and the setup for us like at least before the end of this year. So let it be like September, let it be like, I don't know, October, or maybe even November, but probably around like that time, like around fall. That is when like the other campaign is gonna start too, which I'm very excited for. You might have heard the DM's voice a lot of times on the stream already. DM's gonna be Z, and Marin is going to join me in on this adventure as one of the persons you know from my stream, and also Jonah is joining on this campaign. So there is like 3 people you have seen and heard before in this stream that will be joining that adventure. Well, 4 actually, if I count myself. And then there's 2 other people joining that are like, one of them is one of my friends from Wales. His name is Darch, and then Darch's friend, I haven't really like been introduced to him yet, so we'll figure that out later. All I can say is that I'm very excited, and I can't wait for you guys to meet that new character and meet Z in a DM state where he just tells story, which he's very good at. and will basically suck us into this story and probably give us some trauma. But hey, that's what D&D is for, right? Anyway, I will be joining into the Discord chat right now and say hi to my friends as well. I'm gonna turn on the music a bit, gonna put on shuffle again because I've been replaying the song like for the past couple of minutes. So I'm gonna be joining my friends, gonna say hi, and expected the game itself to start, like the session itself to start around like, I don't know, like 6:30, maybe like even 6:45 since Gray is running late. But I still just want to make sure that the stream was starting at 6 because that's what you guys are used to. So yeah, if you have any questions during the stream, anything you want to ask me, just put them in the chat. I either respond to them after the session, which is like in 3 hours. I'm sorry, it's a long time. I know, we're like when we're having a break time or something, I might reply, or I'll type the answer to you. If you redeem anything that I can do during D&D, like hydrating, stretching, or that kind of stuff, I will just do that. But if it's like a noise you redeemed, like the ara-aras or the uwus, I will do that also post session to like not interrupt the story that we're in at that moment. I will be jumping back in right now. So here we go. Hello.
I mean, apart from, you know, with like a couple of days of blue sky and not melting, other than that.
Hello, Yug.
Hi. How are you guys doing?
Why are you all so quiet?
Because there was a... I don't know, there was a update, I think? I had an update like not too long ago and reset it all of my sound like it usually does. Because like Rosie for me was like killing my ears. Oh, that's weird.
So, you know, I have all my things how I with them, but you're still quiet.
Oh, that's weird. Because my mic is like fully like it's against my lips, dude. It's very close.
Yeah, no, it's just I put you off a bit. It's fine.
Though.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know you weren't reset because you were at 90. And that's no standard, so I put you up a bit.
Yeah, I think then like just my input maybe has been reset by the updates. Let me check. I mean, I don't want to kill your ears now by checking it, but it should be.
No, it's fine. It's so fine.
Okay. I can't. Oh, I ordered my food like an hour ago, and I'm so sad that it's still not here because I planned on eating before the stream. Or before the session even.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, my mom was like, yeah, I'll check in on dinner like around like, I don't know, like noon today, and then I checked in with her like, or checked in on dinner with her like, I don't know, like around like, I think 4:45, and I went like, hey, what's the plan with dinner? And she's like, well, we're probably not gonna cook dinner and eat dinner like as we usually do. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? And she's like, well, yeah, I don't know, like sure, I'll fix something myself, but then the place that I ordered food from is taking at least like an hour now, and I'm just sad because I'm hungry.
So apparently we have lost Gray to semi-aquatic mammals.
That makes sense. I mean, otters are cute.
Otters are pretty good.
I mean, he's gonna come later, right? It's not like he's not gonna.
The status update from Capri is, quote, giga stuck in traffic.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, he just got home. Great. I mean, if Gray just got home, he might be here like soon-ish, right? I figure he still like needs to get home. I don't know where he like went. Yeah. He's posting Reddit posts immediately. When she looks through your phone, but all she can find is tips for Dungeon Masters, how to play Wizard 5e, Shieldmaster 5e, and Tiefling Subraces 5e. Oh,
to be fair, there's some really cool subraces for Tieflings.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, the screen has been blinking on. Your order will be delivered soon for like the past 20 minutes, and I'm just.
Don't tease me, give me food.
Exactly. It has been doing that, like, they were like, well, your order will be delivered in like 59 minutes, and then they're taking like. They're taking at least like 75 minutes now.
So weird.
Yeah, I don't know. And then I also got a text message saying, your food will be delivered as soon as possible. I mean, I get if that's like if the soonest you can do is within an hour, then that would be that's fine. It's totally fine.
As soon as possible.
Exactly, and if
that could be next Thursday.
Oh,
we did it as fast as we could.
We just still needed to like get the cows and get them to eat a little bit more, and then like slaughter them and make the burgers out of it. I get it. But still, it's kind of sad.
That's maybe a little too fresh.
I mean, there is places where you can literally pick your cow.
Seriously?
Yeah, there, yeah. Or like where you could basically like go to like on Monday and go like, yeah, if you hunt me a deer like this and this size and this and this. I mean, you pay like a fortune for like one steak of that, but you can basically take like whatever is on the menu from the hunt that day. Ish. Like those places exist. Like not in the Netherlands, but I've heard of those places.
Sir?
Yeah, it's like going to a restaurant where they like sell lobsters and you can just point at the lobster you want to have cooked. That's also a thing that happens.
Maybe I'm just sheltered.
I mean, I'm too poor to actually go to those places, but I've heard of those.
Can relate.
I read about them on the internet, so maybe you should just browse a little bit more on the internet. Or don't. Do whatever you like.
I think that's just asking to be hungry unnecessarily.
Well, I am already hungry. I've been waiting on my food for over an hour.
That's so rude.
I might sound a little bit raspy like every once in a while. Like, I don't know why, but my voice kind of like cracks and then I just need to cough for a bit and then it's fine again. So I might mute myself like mid-sentence for sometimes. Can happen. So yeah. Cheetos. I don't like that. Can't believe summer is almost over. It went so fast.
I am glad I hate the fucking summer.
I mean, I'm more talking about the break. Like, I have 1 week off, week off next week, and that's it. But still, like, it's already like school, like college is starting, and I worked my ass off all through summer, basically, just to have some extra cash. I hate it. I hate it so much. Every time I turn off my AC, it's 23 degrees.
Stop, please. That's another one for the.
I know. Don't tempt me with a good time.
I mean, it's gonna be good for me too, so I don't know.
I just can't imagine that Flora just doesn't remember whatever happened on Thursday.
I know. Like we were pretty fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, we were like, yeah. And so like, I don't remember. Like, I don't. How do you not remember?
What?
That's such a cute emo.
No, to see. How do you not remember? What? It's a joke. It's a great joke.
Oh, sorry, flew over my head.
You're not the only one.
This bodes well for today's session.
I mean, it's just apparently everything is awful.
Mm. I mean,
I
sometimes
don't know
it happens.
why I thought that eating like a cheese soup was a good idea with my lactose intolerant ass because now I'm having the worst stomach ache.
Oh no!
Yeah, okay. Yes. Let me willingly and deliberately consume things that will end up poisoning me.
But it tastes so good.
It does. I have like those pills, but I couldn't find them anymore. And by the time I was like, well, I might as well just suffer. I don't know.
I mean,
Cheese.
when in doubt, always fall victim to yummy.
Yes, I agree.
How about don't do that?
Yummy.
Yummy.
Oh.
It was very yummy.
I'm still waiting on my burger and fries.
Oh, it sounds so good.
Yeah. I got like a bacon and cheeseburger and some loaded fries with jalapenos, and I'm like, I want to have these. Such happy music, I like it.
That's pretty good music.
I don't think we're listening to the same music.
I don't know. Steve?
I mean, have you joined my listening party on Discord?
No,
Okay.
I
then.
don't. But I just assume you're listening. Which probably is not true. But the Roll 20 thing was, and I'm saying that because Good Rose has already complimented it for being chill. So I just assume everyone thinks so.
I'm actually gonna like, I still just had my starting music on for my stream. But
Yes.
you know what? I'm gonna actually take this time to Oh yeah, I do like this. Let's just keep this. Neat. I like it. Good job.
It will also not do terrible things to you or anyone, as it is royalty free, Kevin McLeod.
Nice. I'd still just credit him though.
Of course, always.
Kevin McLeod has some good music. And then there's some ship people in the background. I'm having a conversation with them. Now it just became a waiting game. There's some deep bass in there, like dum 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 dum.
Yes. That's entirely correct.
It's enjoyable though. The dogs are barking. That means food is here. Because somebody probably rang the doorbell. I'm gonna meet my mom halfway. When she was like, I will bring it upstairs. No, it's okay. But I will get it from her. Well, that was false alarm. Shall I? That sounded like a hurtful burp.
They were very cute.
I can
One
imagine.
expects.
And first we wanted to follow the dude that feeds them. But after 2 stations we realized no, his voice is so unnerving and we just stopped. Which is very sad, but like he pronounced every single word as if it was a complete sentence. And took the same stop between every single word.
I don't. What?
This are the otters.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, that's not good.
They
That's-
swim in groups of the same gender, and they hold hands to not drift apart.
I, okay, yeah, it's
And combine that with one of those like microphones you have like on your chest, like these just voice amplifiers.
okay. Yeah, that's it's called suboptimal.
Yes, but the otters themselves were very cute.
Well, I hope so. Well, they are kind of terrifying.
Yes, otters are terrifying.
It's one of those animals that I'm pretty glad you're the size that you are.
Yes. Look at ferrets being cozy.
That is also pretty good.
Look at otters being cozy.
Nice.
Can't beat an otter.
Aw, they're so adorable. I love them.
Look at a frog being adorable.
Frogsy. I know that Marin went to the bathroom real quick, so they will lose their shit the moment they see this.
Good.
Go
For a brief moment, my brain went, cucumber?
Cucumber?
Roke.
Frog.
Rock.
Ouch.
And we saw a badger, or 2 badgers. But since it was daytime, they were asleep.
Aw.
Which is fine, because badgers are terrifying.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
That was some collaborational agreement. Going,
Yes.
Gosh. Music that has energy in it. What shall we do? And you go away.
There also was a chart of like how far animals can jump, and we hadn't read the small text, and I was like, a stone marten can't jump 11 meters. And then I read, oh, if they were human size.
Oh, sorry, Joan, I just saw your message. We're still waiting on Capri.
We could also not. We knew that you would eventually arrive because you mentioned that you were home.
Mm-hmm.
Capri is like at entirely at the whims of traffic.
That is not a good place to be.
So I guess from here,
Big
Not
F
much
indeed.
got Rose. Okay, good image, Rose.
Marin's at the bathroom.
I was buying time so that, people could go to the bathroom in peace.
Mm-hmm.
No, they can't. Peace was never an option.
I already texted them going like, Gray's here, you better hurry up. So,
Funny, I didn't realize Marin was French.
Hmm?
because like peace was never an option. I'm like, that only applies to you with the French.
Marin and I have this love-hate relationship where peace is never an option.
Peace is never an option.
Mm-hmm.
I like how the trees in the background of that one just make it look like a lush rainforest.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Was it that humid?
Yes.
Nah.
Mm.
Nom nom nom. Oh, this burger's so good. It was worth the wait though. The food is great.
Oh, did it finally come?
Mm-hmm. I was like, yeah.
So fluffy.
Look at them.
Adorable. Just adorable.
Yes.
I wouldn't have thought, antique furniture would have been the
Sorry, I'm
habitat.
back.
Welcome back, Marin.
Thanks. So we're with 4 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can.
Nice.
This is VR entirely. This is true. You have set off in a bit of a hurry due to masterful escape plan.
Sure, we'll call it that.
So I guess there's the thing. Did anyone ever ask him where he was?
Nope.
Ah, good for you.
To be fair, we kind of got her back, and then there was the kind of mare fish folk thing that happened, so that was a bit distracting.
Oh yeah. You met the fish people.
I
Yeah.
forget what race they were, to be more specific. But only her could speak to them, which kind of made it hard to interrogate.
This is very true. But yeah, you're on the ship, and unless you're doing something dreadfully different, you are on your way to Mardenhafen. Because that's where you're not friends. I don't think you're friends. I think friends would be a bit presumptuous. Okay,
The people we nearly died with.
yeah, the people you nearly died with. And who then let's call them, persuaded you. Yeah, sure, you can have the Art of Winter, just get me out alive. But also, if you could come with me and, at least show it to the people I'm working for, that would be nice.
We don't want anyone to die, right?
Speak for yourself.
Right.
I think of a few people I'd quite happily run my axe through. Toomby for a start.
I hope it's not
Me
to me.
Tumby is a great guy, okay?
I mean, his grandpa was pretty cool, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, coming from a line of cool people does not make you yourself cool.
Cube was nice.
I mean, it's not like Arne came out as an asshole, even though his father is one. So.
I hope not.
I mean, you still haven't reached his.
That would be
age
one
yet,
way
so
to
you
find
never
out.
know.
Yeah, there's still enough time to make up for that.
I will let you know once you start being an asshole.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll beat it out of me anyway, so it's
Yeah,
I'm not
probably.
worried.
There's no real appropriate way to respond to that.
You sure?
Yeah. Would prefer to not have a repeat of the meat licking incident.
You sure you still don't want to lick it?
Oh my god.
Are you sure I have a tongue to lick with?
I don't know. Do you?
To be honest, like, I hadn't given it any thought till I said that.
I'd rather not be near you guys when you guys find that out, so have fun.
Like, part of me is like, I must have at some point like stuck my tongue at somebody. Like that seems like something I would do.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm like, I can't think of ever doing that. I remember like winking to make people like feel uncomfortable, but that's not the same thing.
There's only one way to find out. Open wide for the dentist.
Oh,
I can't. I just can't.
Sorry.
I mean, the bigger question is, would it be plant-based or wood?
Huh.
is
that's a
wood
good
not
question.
plant-based?
No, but I mean, like, is it like foliage? And it's just a really big leaf.
Is it leaf or wood?
I mean, I would say it's a leaf because leaves are more nimble than branches are with it.
Yeah, them nimble trees.
I mean, it could be willow for all we know.
So what I call nimble. They're bendy, not sure, but
This is taking a
Very
strange
confused
turn.
by this.
I don't know what I was trying to. Not entirely sure if I want to understand.
Can't wait up until we like meet your creator if you were created by someone. Just like asking all of these questions, like, how did you think of this? Why did you do this? Like, does it work like this? And just basically bombard the poor man or woman or whatever. creature it
Basically,
was.
it's going to be Arnie going, how long did you spend sculpting the butt?
Oh, I can tell that is a
Okay.
masterpiece. That would have taken really long.
I would just say, how long has it taken? Yes.
Exactly.
And then I'll be like, yeah, they wanted to carve bits of me off.
no, that doesn't count. Roll again.
Why doesn't it count?
You need to be one more.
Is that better?
6.
I'm just happy that you didn't roll 23.
I'm not even gonna go there.
Well, you are kind of stuck in a bit of a situation.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's us permanently.
Maybe, but currently, like, it's not your fault.
Okay, well, that one is new.
That one is new. It would be very hard to find out whose fault it is. You're stuck in a dead calm.
Oh no.
Oh, what sea creature did we piss off this time?
You're just kind of not moving anywhere.
Oh no.
Mom, pick me up, I'm scared.
This is the point where the Kraken comes out.
Yeah. Played enough Sea of Thieves to know where this is going. I mean, that sucks.
Well, there's little we can do about it.
Hmm.
Do you want to just wait it out and maybe like be here for days? Like, I remember hitting that calm with you like when we started sailing first, and we eventually almost ran out of rations,
Mhm.
and it was just
Yeah,
the
that's-
two of us.
That's a possibility.
Oh no.
I would not like to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Maybe there's some nice fishies that could help us.
Oh, maybe.
That's a good
Mm.
idea.
I'm gonna need a load of them to move this thing.
Maybe we need something bigger than a fish. Maybe like a whale.
Mm-hmm. I would love a friendly whale.
Mm-hmm.
Can't think of many of them
Preferably
right now. though.
something friendly.
I mean, aren't whales typically friendly? Well, some whales aren't,
Well,
but
they're
Dolphins
docile.
are whales, and dolphins are not friendly.
orcas are not friendly.
Orcas are more friendly than dolphins, though.
Mhm.
Mhm.
They're at least not evil.
Yeah, orcas are a bit murderous. Okay, that's fine. They like to
Dolphins are
punt
just
seals.
bullies.
They like to punt seals around for fun.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Dennis.
At least they eat them.
They play with them first.
Dolphins, on the other hand, we just fuckheads.
Yeah, they just play around with those pufferfish, and that's
Yeah,
it.
okay,
Just leave
they
them to
do
that.
get high off of
Yeah.
pufferfish sometimes. That's
I mean, you do you, boo.
Mhm.
Hmm.
but yes, I mean, does anyone wish to try to call on any large sea wildlife to become a gigantic chariot?
Looking at Herb right now.
Because I feel like going.
I mean, there is locate animals. I could try that. Maybe there is some kind of whale within a 5-mile radius. 5 miles isn't that much.
No. Considering the size of it, no, it isn't.
But wouldn't that also go like depth, and you may get like a really big like squid or something?
Maybe I don't want to annoy the big wiggly squid.
I'm just saying, like one like powerful swoosh of whatever the name of the leg thing's called that I can't English.
Tentacle.
Tentacle.
Tentacle? Is that what you're referring to?
English? What English? Nah. Yeah, like if they like got behind the boat and just went whoosh and like just
Give us a little
way
push.
that would push us forward and like might propel enough to get to a breeze. I don't know. I'm not saying they have to come with us.
I mean, it would make traveling a lot faster if it came with us.
Mhm.
But also, like, I don't want to get caught in a wood beak.
Mm.
There are certainly no spells that I have that I can, like, create a gust of wind with.
Isn't there a spell called Gust of Wind?
Yeah.
I mean, I could try to cast that, but I might as well burn the boat.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
might not be a
Yeah.
good idea. Yes, I would then try to locate animals or plants. And look for big water creature.
Big fish.
Big fish.
Big fishy.
It's a shame. No, like I don't know if Capri does or not. But I'm gonna assume no. None of us have like any like particularly potent elemental magic that can just be like, oh yeah, I propel us forward. With
I mean, I have what is it called? Tidal wave, but I don't know.
that is
Don't know if
it's
that
never
would be a
an option.
good or a bad idea.
That might
Never
be
actually say bad.
dangerous.
Yes, like, oh yes, we're moving, but I smashed the rudder, so
Hey, we're still moving.
While detecting big animal underwater, would you please roll me a 20? Mm-hmm. Right, does locate actually, does it tell you anything about it, or does it just give you
You
there's
learn
something?
the direction and the distance to the closest creature or plant that of that kind within 5 miles, if any are present.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there is. Quite a bit east, bit down. But, it's just something that fits that description.
Okay, who wants to go on a swim with me?
I would love to swim.
Didn't you just get told off by the captain for jumping into the water without a way to get back to the ship?
But we're standing still.
Yeah, there's currently not a lot of movement going on.
No, I didn't mean in a way of like the ship will leave without you. I just meant like weren't you told off for like not like tethering yourself to the ship in the water?
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? We spent a while walking on the surface of the ocean until we find a shore.
I cannot walk on the surface, Herb.
Oh yes, you can.
I can.
You can.
With my help, you can.
Make it happen.
Marty has become the happiest being going.
Let's just hold hands while I cast water breathing.
I am soft. I would love this.
Are we all gonna do it?
I mean, do you want to?
Sounds pretty cool though.
It's only Copper who would need the.
Yeah, I'm good staying on the ship.
Would have been fun. Yes.
We only have like 2 of the swimming thingies anyway.
Yes, but that is fine. I just realized it's not concentration, so I can just also cast Water Walk right after. But I think then we can't go underwater anymore. Which wouldn't be nice. Yes, if you target a creature submerged in a liquid, the spell carries the target to the surface of the liquid at a rate of 60 feet per.
Good to know, I guess.
Pretty interesting.
Then.
I mean, I'm okay with anything but just staying here waiting for a gust of wind to move us forward.
Yes. Maybe the big fishy is nice.
Okay, so who's going to the water?
Me.
Me too.
All right, let's jump in.
Splash.
I'm taking a bath.
I was about to say that.
Just cannonball.
Yeah, Arden's just gonna jump in. Where?
Elegant dive for Annual.
Mm-hmm. So, you're in the water.
Yeah. Let's swim into the direction of.
So, for the
Big
time
fish.
being, you're not deploying any magic, or
I cast water, breathing
okay.
as a ritual, and then I hop on the swimmy thingy, and everyone else can swim like normal.
Yeah.
Or hold on to me.
Yeah, hold on to you is probably better because I don't think any of them have a swim speed, so they're working on difficult terrain while underwater.
You know, I genuinely didn't even think of that. Forgot swim speeds were a thing.
They exist.
I don't,
Okay.
I don't doubt you. I'm just saying, like, how often do you encounter that?
Basically never, because underwater sucks. I don't know.
Is there anything? I mean, we can't really see underwater, I guess.
Oh, not that. I mean, currently, due to the dead calm, more than normal.
Huh. Good point.
Actually, no, I'm just. If somebody would roll me a 20.
You guys are the honors.
Nothing's
That was an
happening.
aggressive one.
Nothing's
Turn.
happening.
I mean,
You
no,
rolled a
that's
20.
still the last one. That was
Yes.
that was still the last one, right?
Oh,
That was still the one for detect.
yeah.
Yes. Does anyone else want to roll?
Naren?
Oh, what do we need to roll? It's 20?
A 20.
7. It's kind of ironic. The song that just started to play on my Spotify is called "The City Favored by Wind."
There's no favorable.
No.
There's no wins over here. There's no favor.
It's from Genshin, apparently. But
Be gone, PCC. Be gone.
sorry. I mean, if it's hard to see underwater, would it make sense to cast some dancing lights to like light up the space a little bit? Because eventually-
No,
Oh,
that's not the issue.
Oh, okay.
also, yeah, let's make ourselves even more visible to
Well,
potential predators.
well, out of character, I do know that some predators use lights to attract like tiny little fishies.
Not at the top. Like, not
I know,
near the
yeah.
surface. Because there's a lot of light around. It's called the sun. I
Yeah.
think you've heard of it.
Really? Oh, okay.
No, I haven't. What is it like?
Be gone, Scottish person.
I heard sometimes it looks like it's an eye.
No,
I've
that's
heard sometimes it has a baby space in it.
very good, very good. 2 points.
Nice.
So yes, you move towards the big fish ping,
Mhm.
and it's relatively uneventful, except for the small drifting cloud of jellyfish you run into.
Mhm.
They're
I'm
just
all-
jellyfish. They sting if you touch them.
No, let's not touch them.
You
Hi,
can-
jellyfish.
Just don't touch the tentacles. You can touch the head.
Can I?
Yeah.
Rosie, just don't go there.
No, my question was going to be: is that what they're called in a jellyfish?
Jellyfish.
Yeah, yes.
Yes, they are called
Curious,
jellyfish.
they might be that filthy.
Sorry, but you was like, and I just immediately was like, oh no.
It's just remind your standard.
I'm sorry.
Everyone's
That's a
terrible.
clarification of
Really.
the biological term.
Well, anyway.
They're called Quallen in German, you know. That's pretty
jellyfish.
cool.
Yeah. In Dutch,
It's a much better word
Quallen.
than fucking jellyfish. Whoever the fuck came up with jellyfish?
I don't know, somebody probably named jellyfish.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think this is like a situation like Robert Running, who invented running by walking 2 times at the same time.
Okay. My brain just exploded. Are you sure we can't just like bop them aside if we like need to swim through them?
Look, you can just go through them, like basically. Like it's a cloud of jellyfish. They're not gonna chase you.
No.
The jellyfish.
Hyper aggressive jellyfish.
I mean,
No.
clearly somebody's never seen SpongeBob.
Are we gonna go through them?
No.
I'm gonna go around them.
Yes.
Okay.
That's small cloud of jellyfish. It's so you know. They float around a bit. They can't really do much else, being jellyfish. You know, the actual animal embodiment of no thoughts, head empty.
I feel called out.
You are not a jellyfish, my dear. No matter how much you try.
Up there with one of the weirdest compliments I've ever got.
Anyway, yes, having made it past the jellyfish. So, towards the ping, as you get closer, the ping starts kind of a bit like spread out. And you're not seeing it, which means, like, this is probably like, you asked for big fish, and the spell found a big fish. Or big something. Like, it's real big.
Mom, pick me up. I'm scared.
Amulet lifts her 2 feet in the air.
I'll find your
Um,
mommy.
Hello, fish. I mumble into the water. In Aquan. Just to make
No.
sure.
At the same time.
I mean, what you're hearing... Wait, can't you speak to animals in general? Just...
Yes, I could.
Okay. No, what you're hearing back is... But God damn it, the auto... Basically, the noise filters from Discord slightly ruin this, at least on my end, it seems.
Yes, I heard a boom.
Yeah. God damn it, let me just...
This is when we turn Crisp off.
Okay.
Baby.
Anyway, okay, because Crisp is annoying, let me just say whale noises.
Okay.
Aw.
Destiny.
Thank you.
Sorry. You know, in the Finding Dory movie, where they go like,
Mhm.
"Can you hear me?" That's what I feel like right now.
Hmm. Hi, Mr. Whale. And I try to swim around to see the whale.
Mm-hmm. You do eventually manage to spy, like, you know, in the twilight below where the sunlight is bright. Yeah. A solitary sperm whale. is pretty big.
Show
Hmm.
mischief.
Are we sure it's a male wheel?
Huh.
What if it's a female?
Be well.
I'm not gonna look.
I'm not gonna entertain this joke.
No, I'm like actually like, what if it's a female instead of a male?
Probably no difference, but you
Oh.
know.
Maybe some maybe a male. Aren't females more aggressive when there's like younglings nearby?
It's
This
a
is
sperm whale.
solitary.
Oh, okay.
A, it's solitary, and B, yes, they are more aggressive, but sperm whales have generally achieved the kind of size where they're pretty chill,
Okay.
because who's gonna hurt them?
Giant
Really?
kraken.
I mean, to be fair,
Aquarium with too much-
yes, in D&D we have to consider there are probably things around that generally predate on such big creatures. This is true. But yeah, no, there's a solitary sperm whale. And, you know, it's just, it just yet again blasts out at a pretty damn loud. Just general. It's just kind of, you know, let's say it projects outwards. Hello, I am me. I am about here.
Yeah,
Hmm.
2 animals named me. What are the odds?
Could you help us going from here to somewhere else? We're stuck.
And again, loud, sustained nail voice. You're not stuck. I saw you move. Silly creatures.
Big boat doesn't move.
Oh, big boat, no move.
No.
Big creature can move.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to scratch off some barnacles as a favor?
Oh, yeah, that sounds. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Plan. Deal.
Or just like a master trader that we've been underutilizing this whole time.
The fish that usually try to do that. Haven't seen them in a while.
Mm.
Terrible, terrible service, I say. Just, you know, during this conversation already, it's a whale. It has a turning circle.
Yes. I mean, I'm a turtle. I have a turtling circle, so.
That's true, I guess. Then it slowly starts to bank towards you.
Amazing.
It's so big.
I'm just really happy right now. This is that you're
And kind of,
actually friendly.
as it approaches you and kind of moves towards and past you, you can also, like, yeah, it looks really, like, sluggish and slow moving, but it's gigantic, so it's still, like, it moves at an appreciable speed.
I look around. Do we want to go extra fast?
Ooh.
What plan does he have?
What happens if you haste a sperm whale? Or enlarge it?
And that's what I thought you were going to do. What if you do both? Other than make a very big mess.
Yeah, the boat just goes splat.
Yeah.
Or it's just, oh yeah, turn to the road. On the boat, everyone's just kind of started relaxing, you know, setting up something, because really no one has anything to do. Boat's not doing shit.
Quality fishing time.
Yeah. We should probably tell everyone to brace.
The will is
You're not-
also how to move big ship.
So the question is it pulling from the front or pushing from behind?
I would say pushing is nicer for the whale. Because pulling, how would it pull? We would have to rig it, and then it would have to bite on it, and that might hurt.
It is a sperm whale. It does have some bite force. It's not a baleen.
I ask the whale, do you want to pull or push?
Well, as it happens, I've never moved a ship before.
I'm not surprised.
Fair.
Okay, Arne,
I could try ramming it if that helps.
I think that might destroy it, and then most of us die. That wouldn't be nice.
That sounds like a bad idea.
You know ships. Can you go on the ship and like throw down some rope and ask them to tighten it so just tell them the whale is gonna move it.
Oh, I think we can.
Or
That
is this-
shouldn't be an issue, I think.
there's a small crowd looking over the railings of the ship. Just hey, it's a big fucking whale. Neat.
I already started doing my part of the deal.
Okay, this is very good. Very good. So yeah, and I assume you set up a bit of a rope thing to try to some way or another hitch a willing sperm whale to your ship.
Yes.
That's bit of work it might cost, and some very like you're doing what kind of questions from Captain Nell.
Good
You always have
question.
the argument of would you rather your sailor starved?
Come on, like how long did that comms last? Like at worst we're like stuck for 2 days. Come on.
Yes, but is that something that we want?
Okay, yeah, sure. It's not my vote. You know, I didn't pay for this.
Always a good selling point.
Yeah, sure.
Mind to destroy.
You know, you would have set up that. Sure.
Rather, yeah, you do it. You take the blame.
Well,
Cannot say he's not smart.
with that said, Artist just gotta get some of the ropes and he's gonna lower them into the water.
Okay. The whale, rather seemingly somewhat talkative animal, is just kind of asking you, do you weird land creatures always migrate in wooden shells?
Mostly, yes. When we want to go over the water. I mean, I don't. Usually, I just walk. But
Seen some
Yep.
crabs that walk.
yeah, they're fast.
They can be. Yeah, this is true. Okay, there we go. Any direction you want me to go, or should I just go?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm-
Sounds good. And the whale starts swimming.
Okay.
Whee!
Yes, I would. Wait, can we please get on the ship first?
Yes, that would be nice.
We're not as
Unless you want to
fast.
ride the whales back.
No.
Okay. I'll wait for you to call.
Okay. As soon as we're on deck, I haste the whale just because I want to know what happens.
What you're then hearing is... I mean, what you're then hearing is, for a moment, a very shrill noise, and then nothing except tinnitus.
Oh,
Everyone on board is just kind of holding their ears for a bit and then trying to communicate with facial expressions and hands. As the whale just goes for it.
amazing.
Oh yeah, if you double the frequency of whale sounds.
This is
Oof. It only lasts for a minute.
okay.
So
But yes, you made good time being towed by a whale. Eventually, one by one, everyone's hearing comes back.
Wow.
Wow.
Eventually, you've made it. You're back to the wind that you can use, even if it's not strong. And the whale will call out. That's all I'm going in this direction. Gets a bit shallow over here. I was planning to go, westways, deep water, wrestle with some squids or something.
if you're ever like that way and I point towards like southeast, where we usually are. If you're in that direction, just call for Herb if you want some barnacles scratched again.
Sounds good. Sounds good. You have just given Spermwell your number, and they can make themselves. I mean, if you jump into the water, they can make themselves heard over quite the distance.
Yes.
Sounds great. Yeah, I'm off.
Have fun.
Bye, whale.
Don't try to. He swims off. The
They grew up so fast.
the sails are being let down again to catch the wind, and you're well on your way to Marlahafen.
Yay! Isn't that where we dropped off the wine?
No, you sold the wine and Anna.
Oh yeah, right.
I'd forgotten about the wine.
Mm-hmm. Well then, yes. In your second evening at sea, you eventually spot land and see your city of Marlahafen. Not impressive compared to some of the great cities you have stopped at, such as Lasha and Moneo, but a solid city dominated by an impressive castle on one of the hills overlooking it. People going to and fro. Bit more. Let's call it a bit more rough. Less than some of the great cities of the south. Less cobbled streets. Generally smaller buildings. Yes. Welcome to Marlahafen.
Yay.
But it's not as rough as Nolf.
Oh no! Like this is a city that has a wall and like a few thousand people living here.
Oh, that is nice.
Yeah, it's a city. Yes. You're in a city. You can do city things, and there's of course the reason why you're here, the scholar Barava. And, well, the fact that you have the Heart of Winter, and that you might want to meet her employer, the Lady Frida.
Hello.
Hello.
Not all at once.
I was just waiting for a more socially apt person to step in.
Yeah.
Having a cough attack for the past 5 minutes, so I heard half of what happened. uh,
In short, you are in city where you want to go.
ooh, I mean, we kind of still need to, you know, we were kind of like missing out on a drink earlier, so maybe some nice drinks for like on the ship, right? I mean, just some shopping. Why are still whale sounds playing on my?
Because
I mean, you,
that's the whale
why are there wave sounds
echoing in our hearts
I
because
don't
we
hear any
miss
whale
it.
sounds.
No, I was playing them on like on YouTube to get in the mood for the whales. We're still playing,
Mm-hmm.
They were just really good.
but yeah. But I feel like upping the rations a little bit again, since we kind of like had the journey behind us.
We have. You would be surprised how many rations we have left.
I mean, we did some hunting too, but like some drinks, you know, like some ale or some fine wines, that would be nice.
Fresh food would be nice.
Exactly. Like we could also like see if we could eat somewhere here to save up the rations, you know, because you never know whenever the sea.
I mean, we have
switches to
50.
Deadwind.
We have 58 rations, so I think we should be fine.
The amount of rations you save when you kill and skin a deer.
You and me.
Oh, we also did, I suppose, steal some of the unfortunate souls in the cave.
But
And I'm sure, you know, getting like a fresh, like, wash maybe for some people after the long hike, and then trip on the
Some.
back of a whale might be fun.
You mean bathing?
I'm just saying Herb did really good. Maybe we treat him to a nice, like, bathhouse.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Some shell scrub again.
If they had a
Back that shell
bathhouse,
up.
that would be amazing.
Yeah, like last
As
time
long as we
went.
don't really forget him again.
Last time we went was amazing too.
Yeah, for you, I was a cool wreck.
And I mean, like, kind of the salty water wasn't really like a nice wash either, so I kind of agree with that. And then maybe, I mean, we still kind of like need to show the Heart of Winter eventually, so we kind of need to like,
yes, you do.
yeah.
You promised.
And it was that in Mallenhafen?
Yes, that was here.
Yeah,
The Royal Commission.
Maybe some like washing up a little bit, get a little bit tidied up. We don't need to wear those fancy clothes again, I hope. But at least like get cleaned, get a little bit freshened up, and then meet whoever we need to meet to show the Heart of Winter to. And then I don't know, where are we gonna take the Heart of Winter after that? Because we're not gonna give it to them, right? We promised on showing.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to take it back, or if you want to give it to our employer.
You can have to just carry it around.
It'd be good if we ever go to a desert.
For example.
Yeah, it's like, oh, campfire. No, we just put a cold thing and just all sit around the cold thing and just not die.
So I think that's a good plan. Wash up, maybe get some food on the go, and then meet with the, I think it was a lady she mentioned, or at least meet with the people that sent the red-haired elven lady out. I forgot her name, I'm sorry.
Get in the notes. But yes. So,
Yeah.
yeah. The lady, the royal commissioner von Tafel.
Oh, yeah, right. It was that very like long ass name, right?
I mean, it's the title and the name. But yes, the royal commissioner, Lady Frida von Tafel.
To the Royal Commissioner of Ancient Magic of the Kingdom of Melanath, and to bring proof to the early album. Okay, yeah, great. So yeah. Anyone else has any other ideas?
Not really.
No one has any ideas. You have seen the energy these people have today.
Talk to a whale.
Yay!
That's true. You did talk to a whale.
To the bathhouse it is.
We should have like a soundboard, and that should be one of the buttons.
Yes.
Yes.
The bathhouse here is
that.
it's nothing much like the bathhouses you have seen in the Elven lands. It's not as strong, it's not that big of a thing. It's really just an area where they pool part of the river water. There's not much going on. It's not like the changing rooms and this one is cold, this one is hot. Also, would you like to do some weight training over here? No, nothing like that. It's water with which you can bathe.
That is good enough.
Yeah, other than... So, it's the evening. So, if you're spending time on this, you'll probably have to spend the night somewhere before meeting the commissioner.
Mm.
That is a fair point.
Maybe some tavern and inn combination, combo or something.
So, basically washing yourself, finding somewhere to have a nice meal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just any things you're looking for? Are you looking for the best? Like, what are you looking for anything? Do you have any standards, basically?
They
Or are
have
you
to
just-
have fresh salad.
Yes. And maybe
Okay.
maybe a good drink.
Something more than just mystery meat on the menu.
What do you mean with a good drink?
I mean,
A
if
tasty drink or a strong drink?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, if I start out with a tasty drink and then eventually swap to the strong drink that tastes like ass, then I at least, I'm really tipsy enough to like really not care.
Right,
I mean, is there a place that serves lustered fire?
The street fire is bleeding expensive.
Miss that drink so much.
Did we leave it with
Yes. Look, the only reason you had some is this was partially because it was sponsored by one of the richest people. That was definitely the richest person you have ever talked to. It costs a lot of money. I mean, I'm sure if you're willing to pay enough money, you will find a place that has that.
But then probably the rooms will also be very expensive and we're not really looking for that.
But in any case, would somebody roll me a 100? I know, it's terrible. Random table
No.
rolling.
Yeah, like,
Someone, I don't care
Okay.
which. Why don't you
Do
fall
that.
over each other so someone
there
actually
we
rolls?
go. Now everyone's doing it. take one of these.
I just wanted to contribute something today.
Exactly. I feel like I've been taking rolls a lot, so. Oh no, he's chuckling.
No. It's tavern you find yourself in is the Good Morals. Which is given that inside a lot of people seem to be very drunk, and there's a cow standing in the common room, is probably a slightly satirical joke. But yes, there is a lot of drunk people, and there is a cow standing in the common room. Nobody seems to acknowledge that there's a cow in the common room, except for that half-elf over there. He talks to the cow. The cow does not seem to understand.
Interesting.
Hi, cow.
Hello, you guys.
Like random animals and places to like expand his repertoire.
It's amazing.
How are you doing?
I am doing great.
How much beer is the cow had?
Anna was just not dealing with this shit and had
A
straight to
bit.
the bar. I need a drink.
Already joined Surf.
Do you want to share a cabbage? Or a salad?
Yes. Cabbage is good.
Bartender.
So, how much all together so we can get the math out of the way?
Yeah.
The fun bit out the way.
How much silver do you
So,
still have on me?
how much are you willing to spend on inebriating yourself, and how much are you willing to spend on eating well?
I have seven gold pieces on me, and after that,
I have 2 silver pieces and 1 gold.
I think
And I
I'm
can't do
asking,
math.
Yeah, I'm not asking about how much money you have. I'm
I
asking
mean,
about how much you're
preferably
willing
none,
to
but that
spend.
would be rude.
I'm okay with.
Forget we also
spending
need to pay
some
for
on
a
the
room.
rooms. Like if we,
Like you can eat. Well, let's say you can eat for a silver per person, but that won't be good, and there would be, no great inebriation involved.
I mean, what's the whole like room situation upstairs as well?
You can.
Do they have like rooms that we all fit in, or do we need to go like for separate rooms this time? Copper and Herb don't really need a bed.
No, but
I've-
sitting in the bar all night might look a bit weird.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it were the case, I would join you, but
Okay, do you want rooms, or they do basically have a dorm thing, just a room with beds where a lot of people sleep. That would be rather cheap, but of course, people.
And we have done that before as well, and that was nasty.
And I don't know if they'd appreciate leg butt crack of dawn.
A room
I mean,
would
I
be-
certainly
a room
don't.
would be nice.
I didn't order an alarm.
Mhm.
Well, 4 rooms. Two silver each for rooms.
I mean, that's doable.
Of course it is.
As long as the room is big enough to fit everyone in, or have 2 rooms to fit everyone in. So just 3 beds, right? That's all we
These
need.
would be individual rooms.
So
So
a room for
like
everyone.
individual rooms with 1 bed, 2 silver for one of those.
Oh, it would be nice actually, not having Legba by my side while I'm sleeping, and also not have someone not staring at me.
Ernie. To be fair though, in that scenario, like 2 of the rooms probably would need to have Like someone sleeping in the bed and someone's sleeping, so to speak, on the floor.
Hmm.
Unless Herb really wants a bed. Then in which case.
The herb doesn't care about beds. Beds are weird. Beds make weird noises when you lay in
Beds are
them.
weird. Hammocks also weird.
Hmm.
Also, there's a cow that needs attention.
So what if we go for 4 rooms instead of 5? So that, I mean, you guys... Are you guys okay with sharing a room? Like, I'm okay with sharing a room too.
Always.
Do not mind.
I don't care.
Because I'm guessing double rooms are more expensive, but if you go with 2 double rooms and have, like...
There are no double rooms.
I was going to say, if you want.
Like there are rooms that have 1 bed in them for 2 silver. You know, nobody will be asking you if you lay 3 people across on the floor. But yes, that's the situation.
I can't imagine they'd be big enough to do that with our party.
I mean, but if you take 2 rooms then 2 people can have a bed, and then the other 3 just divide themselves over the floors of the 2 rooms.
Well, that and like Ali's quite petite. I can imagine 2 beds with 3 people's quite doable. Unless Arnie.
This is amazing. Okay, let's just how much money do you want to spend on this? Please! We need to get back to the
Nothing!
cow! We need to get back to the cow! You know, nothing
know.
is not an option.
Yes, so 2 rooms then, and we'll just figure it
Yep.
out.
Sure. 4 silver from that. Okay.
I will
Meals!
get that out.
How much money are you spending on meals?
For micro.
Just a decent meal, like not the most expensive, but also not mystery meat quality.
But there's nothing wrong with mystery
Hey,
meat.
just shut
That
up.
would
I will
be-
take mystery meat. I don't
Okay,
care.
does anyone wish to get drunk?
Yes.
Okay, that costs money.
Yes.
Depends what you're doing.
Okay. Everyone who needs to eat. Okay, people that are eating. The people that need to eat. Up.
Yes, herb will
Are
get
you,
at
are
least-
you are you paying double for? So you're also paying for the cow.
Yes. I mean, I don't pay because I don't have money.
But yeah, somebody will pay for you. Sure.
Yes.
Ali will.
So, okay, that means
Ali has still of the most of the gold because we have kept we
Two for
kept
like-
spending.
2 for Legba, 2 for Herb and the cow. 2 for Arne and drinking for Arne.
Mhm.
2 for Arnwell and drinking for Arnwell. 1 for Ale,
Just 2 silver to gold.
15 silver in total.
15
with-
silver. Okay, someone help me do math because I
That's
really can't.
1 gold and 5 silver. So
We
take
can let
off-
Ali pay. Yeah, like Ali does have some money, if I recall correctly. Yes, she does.
I remember
Hey.
Ali being very rich.
Yeah, because we've been paying a ton of times.
Okay,
To be fair, one of those times was also her birthday.
True.
okay, let's Ali pay. Ali can pay that, sure.
Yay.
So
Thanks,
Ali
Ali.
paid for that. Okay, wonderful.
If you have anything against this, please speak up now.
Haha, fuck you. Yes, there's a cow, as we have mentioned, which now, presumably with the cow, cow's just kind of standing there, you know, being a cow. It's happy. If you give it its salad, it will chew on it, and the way you know cows, it will probably keep chewing on it for quite a while.
Yes. That is perfect company after all these eventful days.
But yes. Does
Well, it
anyone
was-
else? I mean, 2 people wish to get drunk.
Mhm.
Is this just let's get a bit drunk, or is this drunk and exciting? Do you wish to roll on the carousal table?
Do you wish to start another dance competition?
Yes. Would love to dance tonight. Get all of the frustration out.
Wonderful. If those who wish to roll on the carousal table, I would ask to roll a D100.
Yay!
This is where we play the Price is Right music, and the wheel spins and all of that.
I've never seen, so can't relate to
No,
it.
it's fine. Okay, and of course, because of a bit cooperation, Anne wish to carouse.
Ooh, what?
Do you wish to carouse?
Carouse?
Basically, roll on the party random table for getting drunk.
Okay, which one do I need to roll?
A 100. Anvil, I am
Yes.
sending you. Of course, you can kind of go about it as you please, but this is your result. Huh. High roll from Arne. Well, Arne, even though you're getting drunk, you just don't seem to be having a good time. It's just honest. You don't know what it is.
Oh,
It
just
doesn't
not
go very
feeling
well.
it today, guys.
Oh, no, sad drunk.
Oh, copper.
But yeah, that's just Anvil. What does Anvil get up to? Yeah, there are a lot of drunk people around, and a cow.
Oh shit, she's just
Also drunk.
walking around a bit, but she hasn't had liquor in a while. There hasn't been that much food in her stomach, so it's tipsy quite easily. And just basically trying to walk around and talk around with some people that are just chilling in the chairs and just trying to start conversations for now. And I feel like she would be the type of person that would lose her footing in a while, every once in a while, and just bump into people. At this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get into a bit of a bumping cycle with someone. It's just, you bump them, they bump you, you bump them
Oh
back
my
because fuck
God.
them.
Jesus Christ, look what where are you going, sir? You were in my way!
Going my way!
You're in
You
my
know.
way!
And then the New Yorker comes out, they're walking here! It's just terrible, really.
What if you choose to drink?
I mean, the bumping becomes like a fair push from Animal's side. Just get out of my way! Just let me pass!
Fuck you. Oh no. Oh no. But we're doing all this time. There's a pumping match going on there, and Arnie is just sitting at the bar, looking sad drunk,
Aw.
So sad.
Aw, you're so sad.
Yes.
I mean, Adel eventually stumbles back to the bar, putting the cup on the bar, slamming it basically, and looking over to Arnis, who hurt you? What happened?
Nobody heard me. Just thinking.
Thinking's not good for your head.
I know. I don't know why I did it, but it happened.
I read that as mopping. I'm like, what?
mopping the tears.
Tragedy.
Agony.
Agony. But that BG song is also really good.
That's true.
I don't know, just
This is why Copper needs to start carrying tissues in his compartment.
yeah.
I hope not the butt crack compartment.
No.
Animal orders another.
Does Copper have a butt crack?
Yes. Because you've asked that before.
I'm not sure.
I love.
Like, crack, yes. Hole, not sure.
So
I think I'm.
Leaving?
Yeah, I'll probably talk to my friend there in the back. Like we had some nice dancing earlier.
I'll just sit right here.
Oh, I can't read tonight. I read him and Karma. No. Oh. I mean, great fun. Not helpful. Oh. It doesn't bode well that there's still like half of a session left and my brain's like clearly given up.
Grass is green everywhere unless it isn't. I want that tattoo, dude.
But where does Purple Rain fit into this?
Arne, what are you thinking about?
No, just things.
Aww. Animal like gives him like a very like
He's
drunk
just
hug.
he's just feeling really depressed because he keeps thinking about stuff from Nolf and the past and everything, and it's just kind of hitting him right now. Like, oof.
Angel just like he's like she's like holding him like in a grasp, and then like while she's like having her hands like over his shoulders, like behind his neck, she just like lifts one arm to like pat his head, like it's all gonna be fine, buddy.
He just slumps into her like, if you say so.
Go over it. No, I'm kidding.
Bitch, I will slap you!
You won't. You won't even dare.
Oh, I would.
Come at me.
No, I'm too sad. I can't lift a finger.
I can't.
Does this bar have a dartboard?
Oh
Or like a
no.
target?
Ooh, good one.
I mean,
Because nothing says like safety, like giving a drunk person an axe and going throw it at that.
I could totally go for that right now.
That's what I was thinking. Might cheer. you.
Yes. Oh. Copper,
There's
if you
Captain
ever told me that I
Dark, but
appreciate you.
they're throwing horseshoes in one corner.
Amateurs.
Although to be fair, while drunk, making a curve thing go on a stick might be harder than it normally is.
I feel like most things are harder than they normally are while drunk.
And some things aren't.
Unless you're trying to pass out, in which case it may be easier.
in the meantime, Anvil has released Arne and is making her way back to the route.
Making my way downtown.
Making my way down the bar, passing tables, pushing people around. Go fuck
Go fuck
yourself.
yourself.
Yeah, it's basically just roaming around the bar again, just trying to have some fun conversations. Maybe get people to dance, because Arne isn't into it.
No. Even if I was if I wasn't
Okay,
sad, I wouldn't be.
let's roll persuasion, and let's see how badly it goes.
Oh yes, I love this.
It's supposed, it's you, as you said, you're trying to deal with people, you're trying to, engage them. Hey, let's do something fun.
Come
And
on,
you
guys!
roll- You roll high.
Yes!
Oh my
This is
god.
my shit!
You persuade a group of sailors to. I mean, basically, you're trying to get someone to like, hey, let's dance, and they're saying, well, there's no music to dance to. We can't do that. And then he managed to like pull out a group of sailors. Oh, you're sailors, you can sing, right? Or at least can
Yes.
pretend you can sing.
Sea shanties, let's go!
So now the sailors are trying to
Everybody can sing.
so now the sailors are trying to sing, and you and some stranger are trying to dance on whatever they are singing. Given your current level of inebriation, you think it's going quite well.
Yay! I'm gonna try and sing along with them. Because Arna has heard me some songs. I mean, she's trying her best not to step on the other person's toes.
Which I can only imagine is weirdly appreciated.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. She's having tons of fun. Like, plenty of fun.
Anvil having tons of fun. I am worried. Please don't set the bar on fire.
To be fair, the last time tons of fun were had, Judith ran circles around a building till she tired herself out. No fire.
Hmm. Yes.
It's one way to get a moat.
Yes, that's pretty much the situation right now. Actually, what is Copper doing? Copper is
Right?
getting drunk.
Trying to cheer up Arnie and
Okay.
trying to find a game for him to play to demope. I don't know if that's a word, but
Now it is.
No.
you know what I mean.
Herb is very much in deep talks with the cow.
That's very good. Well, you could argue that the cow does not have the most deep mind. It does. It's very, very to the point. Yeah.
And that is okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I run around with my other cow friends for no reason. It's just sometimes one of them starts to run, and we are like, "Oh God, it's running time!"
Yes, I get that. Except I don't run. For me, it's more like if one of my friends starts to nap. I think, yes, you are correct. It is napping time. Mm.
Such a good friend group, man.
And, you know, sometimes when you see someone, you just want to make sure they're alright.
Mm-hmm.
Got you some salads.
Oh, that's pretty good. You know.
Yeah.
At one point, again, one of my cow friends was just lying in a boat. And we just coming to them and saying, "Hey, cow friend, is everything okay with you? You're just lying there." And they said, "Oh, yeah, all good. I'm just lying around a bit."
And then you lay down together.
No, I went back to eating grass.
Yeah, that is very good.
Yeah, you know, the old grass from yesterday.
Oh. Yeah, better than no grass.
There was new grass, but you know, it's grass. So, you know, it's not good unless you chew it like 3 times.
Yeah, I don't do that. I can't.
The cabbage is okay, but you can only chew it once.
Yes.
It's not that tough. The small talk with the cow has been achieved, I guess is a good word for it.
Yes. I seeing that Arne is very unhappy. It is time for berries.
Berries.
I mean, that's definitely one way to stress drink.
So, yes, Arne will be ambushed by Herb.
Pun intended.
Barry, you seem sad, Arne.
Oh, I do feel a little bit sad, but this is nice.
Do you want
Thank you.
another berry?
I would. I love berries.
I keep handing you berries until you're not sad anymore.
I will. I am no longer feeling sad, but I will not say a thing because I will just want to keep eating them. I just want to explode and have a death of berries.
Technically, you rolled a hangover on the carousing table, but due to the healing powers of berry, due to the power of the berry, shall release you from the hangover. You would have suffered tomorrow.
Oh,
because very good.
yes.
Very good.
Herb is the perfect hangover cure.
Herb, I could kiss you. This is amazing.
Do you want another berry?
Yes.
It's like,
Just
please
keep
no,
him
have berry
going.
instead.
Oh.
Very good. Very good. Well, is there anything else people wish to commit to? Or are people now retreating into their respective roomies?
Which unfortunately means we now have to figure out roomies.
You really don't. I mean, you can, sure. You technically have to, but
I'll just get in the last one.
very good.
Because I don't care about the room.
And if you squish together, we can lay on the bed together.
You said it was 2 rooms?
Yeah.
Oh, you have 2? Oh no. The cost you had was 3, so you have 3 rooms because
Oh.
I mean, that might have been my mistake, but yeah, that definitely calculated with 3.
Even better. No squishing at all. Amel just takes the first door to any room that she can get into that is free. Eventually. I think she's gonna stay a while with the sailors if they keep on singing and dancing and stuff.
Pretty.
Yeah, she's gonna take her time having fun.
And probably have a wicked hangover in the
I
morning.
think she's going to be the last one going to the rooms, basically.
Okay.
In which case I'll be asking Arnie, if you're feeling better, I take it that means you don't want company then?
I mean, I would always like company.
And you're just saying that because it stopped Legba joining you. Yeah, we're still on Operation Keep Arnie Happy.
Very good.
Aw, I could cry, guys. That's so sweet.
Don't cry, that will make it worse.
Yeah.
Oh. Something just fell over.
That's not good, I assume.
It depends what it is. As long as it's the recycling bin, maybe? That's not as detrimental as if a pot or something's fell. I don't know. We'll find out when the session ends.
Yeah, in any case.
I think it is time to go to bed and present the Heart of Winter next.
So the idea for the morning would then be to visit the Royal Commission and talk to the Commissioner for Ancient Magic.
That sounds
Not gonna be a fun
scary.
conversation.
Very well.
I've just realised we might have minorly cooked ourselves.
How?
Well, if Anne was the most sensible one in a social situation and is very hungover tomorrow,
Oh god.
It's gonna be fine.
The most sensible one being Arne.
Oh,
hey Arnie, I said Anne will.
Arnwell. Oh, Arnwell, the most sensible one, also. I mean, most sensible, I
Okay.
guess, is a relative statement, not a rating one.
And also, I feel like it kind of has to fall on one of the Nolf people for the Nolf thing.
The Nolfs.
Because, like, what do we know about the Heart of Winter?
It's cold.
I mean, what do they
Yeah.
know about the Heart of Winter?
More than I do.
You'll manage, it's okay.
It is cold and it made all the frost people wake up.
Oh, that was not fun.
And the water spirits who were really happy. That was
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was Legwood that made them unhappy.
yeah. He has a tendency to do that. In general. Not just the frost people. Or the water people.
Well then, yes, the night ticked so far. And at the crack of dawn.
Why can't we bring the Nolf sunrise with us?
Mm-hmm.
I take it breakfast first and foremost.
Yeah. That sounds nice.
I mean, we can't deprive Herb of another conversation with the cow before we go.
Oh, sadly not though. Well,
Aw.
that depends on who you ask. But yeah, the cow is. Nobody knows where the cow is.
Yeah.
Poor cow.
Hmm.
I was now in a mystery meat.
Hmm. Who's a smart cow? Never knew her name. Well, he probably didn't have one.
Aw.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yes, are you? Well, it did not actually happen, but let's just assume you had made arrangement with the person
Uh-huh.
you're with. You know, the archaeologist that actually is employed. Well, archaeologist, the scholar. Let's call her a scholar. You know, Barava. So, are you then moving towards? Like, okay, of course, yes. Sorry. So, who's eating? One silver. Yeah, 4 full people that eat. Are you all eating?
I
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 4 silvers. Are we making Ali pay again?
Yes, because I have literally no silvers.
I mean, I have 1 gold piece. I
Look,
can
you can.
offer back.
I won't make you convert. Oh, I have no silver, but I have 3 gold. I won't make you go to a money changer to exchange your gold for silver so you can pay for a meal.
Wait, you can't get change?
That was
How little do I understand about currency in D&D?
No, like it's just. I mean, I don't think anyone deals with actual change, right? Like, if somebody has 3 platinum coins, you don't go to them and say, "No, you can't pay for that. You don't have the right change." No, theoretically, that is entirely what should happen. Like, you can't just pay with a platinum coin in an establishment that asks you for silvers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but I'm
But yes.
like, I'm not saying like that isn't ridiculous, but in a scenario where you would get, you know, like 5 silver and change, and they're dealing in silver anyway, what's the problem with a gold piece?
With the gold, yes, with the gold piece, it should mostly work. This is true. So with platinum, the exchange rates can get a bit ridiculous. In any case, you have all eaten. Well, 4 of you have eaten. Anyways, there's the things. The organization of music in this campaign is terrible. Because I should probably get rid of. Okay, let's just get rid of them. Let's just go away. Whee! But yes, you are then moving towards the work commission with Bavara. I take it.
Think so.
Yes.
Very well.
Oh, that sounds scary. Don't do that.
Welcome to the scariest place you have ever been to.
Administration office.
An office building.
Ah!
Shrieks of
officials.
terror.
So, unless anyone is doing anything else, Ferrara will announce that she is here with a group of people that has helped me out tremendously in my endeavors. And yes, I would like to meet the lady, meet the commissioner. Well, the commissioner currently has a guest. You feel free to take a seat. And she waves towards there. Barara doesn't take a seat. She fidgets. She walks up and down the length of the side of the room.
She seems nervous.
I mean, it's kind of our life's work in our hands right now.
Gonna be fine. She has stuff to show. Lots of stuff.
So you're all just taking seats and waiting quietly and politely?
Yes.
Yes.
Eventually, a door opens. And with an iron mask, leaves the door, looks around the room for a bit, gives a curt nod in all of your directions, and leaves the building.
Poopy.
And you are motioned to enter the office of the commissioner.
Ooh.
Ta-da! The office of the commissioner. Look, there's a board game. That's not foremost in anyone's mind. Bavara moves in and takes a seat.
You're not following, right?
Don't know, are you?
Yeah.
Don't really go. Invited or not, I'm like,
I like Lekma's current location. Lekma's current location is good.
Yes.
I just kind of took it as like highest point of room.
I just want that everyone is aware of Lekba and his presence.
Very, very good. fucking ah. Organization, everyone. You should do it. Don't be like me. I don't do organization. Organization is for other people, and I suffer for it. That's a bit loud, isn't it?
Ambient.
Yes, of course, my report, Lady von Davel. Well, I was right. I would like to preface our meeting here with that I was right. There are, in fact, remnants of an advanced, presumably Unity-era elven civilization far up north. And, yes. Now, we have also, well, I've secured numerous relatively mundane artifacts, but culturally very important, I assure you. Though, we have also, well, my let's call them collaborators, incidental collaborators, have them found, found and secured and brought with us. Yes, have that with us, right? And she looks over to you guys.
Mm-hmm. Hi. Waves.
And brought with us in a magical item of seemingly quite extreme power that was still in use and might have substantially contributed to the anomalous presence of the anomalous long winter periods in Nolf, especially towards the north. Yes. During all that time, Lady von Davel just kind of looks at her. You know, just no real movement in her face. I can see my connection level in Discord fluctuating. Does any of that count to you guys, or is it good? Wait, does my voice fail out or something at any points? I can see it turning red and yellow and green. It's terrible.
You're a bit robotic most
Yeah,
of the
you're
time,
sometimes a
but
little bit, yeah.
it's not too bad.
It's pretty bad. Yeah, my outbound packet loss sometimes increase. Increases up to 50%. That's pretty bad. Anyway, yes, just looking at her steely blue eyes. Let me actually. If you welcome to the art archive, of course. Representative piece of art of her.
Ooh,
Because
always nice.
yeah, I was looking at her even after she stops talking, studying her for a bit.
Those are very blue eyes.
Those are extremely blue eyes.
Very pretty.
Why do you have to be right back right now? Like you're the person with the thing!
Pretty.
I mean, I could, since Arne is dealing with the hangover, I can also take it and show it to her.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll do that.
I never got around the hangover.
Huh?
just
We nullified the hangover.
no,
Yes.
okay. He's no longer like there was a mechanical effect that the shard stipulated. You can still have a hangover. You know.
Hey, I just sit down next to the lady then.
I misunderstood.
And just studies both of you.
And she
of the other eyes.
I mean, it's still in a cauldron, right? That we.
May I see it?
Of course. She rummages around a little bit and takes the cauldron with the Heart of Winter. It's still
Don't touch it.
Yeah, exactly. That's still just wrapped around in a little sheep hides, and just tilts the cauldron a little bit so she can look inside, but keeps it close to her. This is it. It's not really safe to touch. That's why we're carrying it around like this.
Quite impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something.
I take it from what Avara left unsaid that you are not planning to relinquish the item in question.
No, we're not. We're not planning on parting with it.
That is quite a shame. May I ask what you're planning to do with it then?
Arnold shrugs just a little bit, if we find out it needs to be taken back to wherever we took it from, we can still do that without having to go through the hassle.
What would constitute such a need?
Well, as far as we understand, this artifact was the reason of the winter, the very cold winter up north. Because the moment it was taken from whatever device was inside of the mountain, the snowstorm around it kind of got quiet and didn't return.
Oh, and I do have a detailed report written up that I will hand over to your secretary as this. Yes.
And what just nods along
It seems to me that you have not answered the question still. What would constitute such a need?
Well, if things up north change too much, and there is a need for it to turn back, I don't know what's in the ice. I mean, if there was an elven settlement, basically, an elven culture up there that maybe did this to, I don't know, make some of the land not accessible to the people that live in Nulth right now, then maybe it needs to be returned. If whatever it.
What if there's a giant monster frozen under it and now it wakes up and kills everything? We don't want that.
That's what I was trying to say, but not directly. But yeah, you don't know what's frozen in the ice. If this thing was there for decades, then we don't know what else is, or was, or will be coming our way, because we took this.
Decades is rather an understatement, as I take it.
A rough understatement, yeah. Very rough. As far as I believe.
So then, if you are of the opinion, well, if the only plan you have with it is to bring it back where it came from. The question that asks itself, why were you there taking it?
Anvil just looks at the person sitting to the right of her. There was someone that wanted proof to show it to you. So we made an agreement, helping them out of the caverns and taking this with us as proof.
Thank you for that service. However, it does seem still odd, for to get into that situation, you need to have been there.
I mean, I've lived there, and I was just wondering what was beyond the Northern Mountains. We're mostly just a traveling group.
She looks over at the other people, including a giant turtle that is most definitely not native to Wolf.
We have been friends for a long time at this point.
Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes you just walk into a tavern and you meet some nice people, and that's how you end up together. That's how things mostly go.
And you were just going there to see what was there?
Don't get us started about all the political ramifications.
I mean, I was just.
Yeah, don't
just
thank us
some
for
nice-
saving somebody's life and like bringing it back to you.
I wanted to go back to my hometown for a bit, and I mean, Arne was with me too. He also lived there for a long time, so basically, we just wanted to visit some old friends and family. I mean, while you're already on the road anyway, why not just, you know?
She opens one of the drawers of her desk, puts on the desk in front of her a small music box, and opens it. A small figurine of a bird in a cage rotates, but you hear no sound.
Anvil looks curiously at it.
Well, now let me speak freely. Your visitation up north had positively nothing to do with the wishes of a certain trading guild.
Why are you asking?
Because it's my understanding that it was.
Does she know that?
Who made you understand that statement?
Oh, I have many ways of gathering information. Delightfully many. In fact, as I understand it, it was more or less the personal wish of the magistrate of that guild for you to go there.
Are we
I mean, why is that important to this case?
also technically not true?
Yeah. But I'm not saying that because then she knows that we're that it was
No, like,
bullshitting.
I was more of a clarification for me as the player. Like,
yeah.
I don't really remember this conversation. Like, this is where we stand, yeah?
No, it was a conversation on the ship. She asked us personally.
No, yeah, if we would like work for her, but she gave us 3 options and we picked Nulf.
Yeah, that's
This is
true.
true. Nate, what was the last thing you said, Unwell?
Why is that important to this case?
Because this magistrate we are talking about most certainly has her own reasons for doing what she does she not?
I feel like everyone has their personal reasons to do something.
Would be sad if people do things without reason.
I mean, I've experienced that, but still,
Yes, but most people think on a rather smaller scale than her.
Her boat is pretty big.
It is indeed.
I like the boat. Very calm. But
That's great. I love him.
to be fair, I would not like to be in that boat. Because if you're stuck with that boat in a dead current,
that would be.
no
Oh, please don't
whale
let us see.
would be able to pull you out of it.
I think I've seen her ship from a distance. It's not that hard to miss. So what if we would hand you this artifact? What would your plans be with it?
Safekeeping.
So basically the same reason we're doing. Safekeeping. Up until it's needed up north again.
Or maybe in the south if there it's too warm.
I feel like keeping might be your plan. I'm questioning the safe part.
I mean, we've been traveling with this thing for a while now, and we can handle ourselves. You fought the
All travelers are of the opinion that they can handle themselves. If they couldn't, they would choose not to travel.
Hey, there is like guards you can all hire.
But you won't.
No, why would
Anybody else getting the vibe that she's going to steal this from us? Because like that sounds like the plan. Like she's got a crazy man in an iron mask. Like, would not put it past.
When we fought the most peculiar creatures on our way there, and also back, and also at other places. So
I just wave from the background.
you could argue we are the most peculiar creatures.
Julia, you certainly are. By the way, doing all that comparison, the scholar that's technically the reason all of this is happening is just slightly confused at what's going on, but doesn't want to say anything.
Yeah, don't put your foot in like the mess you've created.
anyway, you have seen your proof. I think we did our job here. This was the agreement. And we kept up to that.
And so your plan is for the time being to just carry it around, swaddled in cloth and stuffed in a cauldron.
Yep. Any problem with that?
One moment.
Maybe we might as well eventually find a nice bag for it, but
As necessary. One moment.
no problem.
And what, pray tell, might you do if our mutual acquaintance, the Magister, inquires as to your success?
To throw to the ocean? I don't know.
I would assume
And
it would be
freeze
taken
the
back
ocean?
before going somewhere.
And freeze the ocean in the process? I don't think that's a good idea, Erm.
But
Like,
it's in a
there's nothing to
cauldron.
say we have to be in contact with the Heart of Winter when we go back to the lady's name I've forgotten.
Harlot and Ida.
Thank you. Like we can decide what we're doing and do that, and then go back. Because technically, she just asked for research purposes. There was nothing saying we had to bring anything back. Unlike, some crazy blonde ladies.
Thanks for admitting that I lied.
No, again, not speaking in character.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Discussing to the
sometimes it's
players.
like-
And, of course, she would be extremely happy with that state of affairs.
Do I
Yeah.
care?
We have not made an arrangement to give anything to a person like that.
Please tell me you're just eyeing her up and down as you say this.
Huh?
No, man.
I feel like you're being rather too literal with the arrangements you make.
I'd rather take him literal. I don't really like to read between the lines. Or right there, either.
Well, then perhaps this might be an attempt for you to try.
Hmm.
Tell me, if you were to read between the lines, what might be the implication on being given, in all essentiality for free, a ship on which to travel, and free hand to travel with it?
Maybe she just likes us.
Do you think the Spicers a charity? Do you think her a charitable person?
Yes?
I mean, as far as I heard of her, never really met the lady.
Like, yeah, have this opinion of someone you've met for 5 minutes. Like, what do you think they are? Like,
She passed
no.
by once.
Flesh.
twice.
Oh. Unwill, roll deception.
Nat 20.
Jinx it.
Oh.
I'm not
Uh.
jinxing, I'm willing it.
Yeah.
Let's face it, we've done worse.
That's true.
It just seems to, like, in a weird way, her demeanor seems to break a bit, and she'll just rests her head on the table for a bit, and goes up in a rather more relaxed pose. Oh God, you're so tiring. Do you have to play this whole game with me?
Isn't that what we were doing?
Do you want a berry?
Nice.
Charming. Maybe later.
Okay.
Listen, okay? We weren't even planning on telling her about this. At least I'm not.
No, of course. And as I said, very happy with it, extraordinarily happy. No, like, look, I'm trying to help you people. I really do. You probably won't believe me.
I mean, if she's not believing me, then I won the won the insight roll too.
You can't.
Yes.
You can't insult roll her.
Oh yes, please. My insight is horrible though. I mean, fair enough. Oh, that's adorable.
Herb's too good for this lady.
I'm also rolling inside, but just because she said very charming, maybe later, if she actually wants the berries later.
Very important, I agree.
Because I want to know if those berries are going to waste or if she's going to eat them if they're actually nice.
It seems to be very earnest, but there is something weird about that. Like she said it like your berries have a reputation. Like she knows, they're good. Maybe later I will enjoy some of them, and not just a strange turtle man offered me berries. What the fuck?
That makes me strangely happy.
What the Iron Mask character knows about Herb's berries.
The Iron Mask is not in the room.
No, I know, but like I wouldn't know how he knew about berries.
Okay. You mean like as if the Iron Mask was like that? That was the conversation they were having. Like, hey, I have heard about these berries.
I'm just saying, like, how did that come up?
Like,
There's so many interesting things in this world, and like that's like for some reason like deeply engrossing to me.
I mean, even though she seems believable, I don't really want.
I still don't.
I mean, I rolled a 7, so I'm guessing.
You're free to mistrust her. Like, insight is not a lie detector. Insight is to read them. But you might, if you look at someone's face and, I see nothing but honesty, your reaction, as in real life, might be, they're a good liar. Like, that's a reasonable reaction to have.
I don't know. I don't want to trust anyone with this piece, actually. Like, it just...
What about
Do you say that, or is that, like, internal dialogue?
Internal conflict. God damn it. Animal just kind of leans back, holding the cauldron in her.
Can I...
What?
Why is the person whose entire reason for, like, being saved not saying anything here?
I mean, more than anything, she seems, well, from her nervousness, both drastically intimidated by the person behind the desk, and also just intimidated by what's going on. Like, she has very little frame of reference for whatever you're discussing right now.
Okay, based on her reaction, like, I very much don't trust this lady. Like, if she knows her and, like, she's, like, ready to shit herself, like, that doesn't bode well. I mean, it doesn't bode well, but, like...
Oh, you people. This is why the Augusta doesn't like to deal with you. Any of you. You don't understand the scale of what you're dealing with. You're waddling around this world, pretending like what you do matters. And you know what the awful part about that is? It does matter. You just don't understand how.
So we're basically gods.
No. We are.
Oh god.
You are there.
So enlighten us. Let us know. tell us more.
Yeah, just a moment. Stands up from her desk, walks around. You will have to leave us alone for a bit. And with a breath outward, a small magical cloud that kind of seems to breathe out by the Royal Commissioner, just kind of towards Barava, and Barava seems to, in but a few seconds, fall in a peaceful sleep.
No, we have dealt with people whispering to us and shit happening.
Eat.
Andrew just like looks over her shoulder, like panicked to like the rest of the group, like, what go do? I mean, that's not what she says, but it's basically her facial expression, like, help.
I was not looking at you, just marching. It's there.
Animal gets up.
Like marching towards the window and like looking out the window.
I didn't even know there was a window.
Windows.
Oh, well, windows. Those are windows. There are 3 windows there. She must have talked to you a bit at least about what she's doing.
Nope.
Right? Like, I can't imagine she didn't. She's not the person for that.
Well, if you feel like she did, then why don't you start talking? Because at least, like, we can understand if we have heard both sides.
Both sides. Again. You don't know what you're dealing with. You're talking about both sides.
I mean, it sounds like 2 sides right now. That's what you're making
Both
it look
sides are a matter for coinage. Reality has many sides, all manner of sides that all want to do slightly different things. And there's me. Each problem a grain of sand. Each night I inherit the desert.
Can you say that again more slowly? I think I want to put that in my notes.
For you, everything.
Aww.
Each problem a grain of sand. Each night I inherit the desert.
That sounds stressful.
It is. It is rather much. And lonely, as I will inform you. Many places to be, many things to do, roles to play. Now, you've said that you would like explanations and maybe understand blah, 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 blah. Basically, you want to know that I know what you know, so you can talk about what you know, correct?
I'm gonna go with no.
That matters not.
There were too many no's there. I'm like,
I just want to know what
Nope.
you know.
or what you mean, because that would be a good start.
I know is tremendous. That is not a boast. It is a matter of, well, fact. It is. It is my knowledge on the thing that the Magister of the Most Honorable Guild of Spicert has it set in her head that she will use her tremendous money and resources to, how would she put it, save the world? Something like that.
Don't remember her
Now-
saying that.
Now, I appreciate her effort, really I do. The world is in need of saving, at least in that regard, she's entirely correct. But she is playing blind, I'd say. Well, you are playing blind. She somewhat knows what she's doing. You have been given a bone and a mission to waddle around the world to collect magical artifacts. You have no frame of understanding what they might be or are used for. But that is rather much how she does it, isn't it? And not the first time that you have done it. You probably think that was an accident or something.
What?
Do you know about Cube?
A bit more than knowing about Cube. Well, it took you long enough, but, well, I think we might say,
I knew it.
and
I knew it! Ah, the moment you spoke to that elven lady, I knew it!
I basically when you said like crazy blonde lady was like, oh no, and she's wearing red. Oh no.
Yeah.
Not that you have an MO.
At
No.
this point, I guess my berry pack is ready, and I hand it over.
To be fair, the god complex was really the big tip.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no.
Just going Shivu and offer it, taking the berry. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, now, what I think needs to be established firstly is that I want all of you know ill. Truly.
Of all the times for Capri not to be here.
Yes, I know. I don't have to deal with it.
So
I
sad.
truly want none of you any ill. Wink towards Ali.
Oh, great.
But, well, that situation on the Tumbi estate was, let's call it a miscalculation on my part.
In what regard?
Well, I wish to establish at least some kind of goodwill. But apparently, stubbornness wins out over trying to secure one of your friends. But
I get
don't
a
feel
feeling this
alarmed.
lady doesn't have friends.
But don't feel alarmed about that. Stubbornness is what makes you creatures so interesting, let's say.
You call us creatures?
I think in this case, God is literal.
Did you deny being a creature?
To be fair, some of his, like, I don't know what the correct term would be. Like, as a broad umbrella category for the party, it's not the worst thing they can call us.
You know, many extensive things going on. Surely it took you a while to call me out on it. But really, my point being, you don't know what you're doing. And sure, fine. Take the Heart of Winter. Try to keep it safe. Present it to your employer, even. But, you know. Yeah. Ask questions, maybe? Maybe that. Ask for details. Maybe also urge her to hurry up. Things are speeding up on my end.
Do you
Again,
two
not
know
the-
each other?
I've talked to her. I don't think she knows that. You know, it's when she just does the thing where she swipes over her face, and as you know, she goes downward, there's a new face, and then she goes upwards again, and it's her current face. You know, it's
That is
very
a party trick.
it's very convenient for someone in my business, let's say.
Unless we don't know, as long as we don't know your business, we.
I'm still waiting for what happened to the cube.
Mm-hmm.
I have the cube and I'm keeping it safe.
Hmm.
From who?
Or
Or
what?
what?
There you go.
Well, the cube is not the thing that needs to be kept safe. The cube's safety is not my primary concern. More than that, there are certain people that might want the cube that would then be unsafe from there. You must have, at some stage, seen what it does. It makes reality a bit unstable around it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember. I tried talking to Cube for a while.
Not the greatest conversationalist.
He said Cube's friend very good.
And these berries are very good, I'll give him that. And she pops one into her mouth.
Chirp cheers internally.
Aw.
So
I mean-
wholesome.
But making the walls of our reality a bit unstable might bring in uninvited guests. And furthermore, if you bring forward someone that has, let's say, wishes to rip a permanent rift into reality to invite outsiders.
That doesn't sound nice. I like our reality.
Mm-hmm.
As it happens, I do too. And if nothing else, believe me on that. I like being here. I do, truly. And I would like to stay here.
Okay, I have a follow-up question.
I have a theory, but I'm not gonna expose that.
And all the times to forget her bloody name again.
Karlud?
No, the Spice Guild. Head
Yes,
of-
the Magister. Her name is Dunida. Karlud Dunida. Which is still.
I really need to set up myself like better name notes because I am so bad with names. I get the vibe that Kalut isn't the only thing out to misuse various magical objects. And it sounded very much like there was a more imminent threat. I want to know what else the Little Miss God Complex has concerns over getting their hands on the Heart of Winter. Because obviously the cube's fine because it's her fault if it gets gotten.
And when reality ends, we will be saying, hell, not my fault.
Very much.
And we will feel very good about doing that right after we get annihilated.
I will be knew it.
Are you asking something to that extent? Because that was so very...
I wasn't quite sure how to phrase the question, but like that's the question I want to ask.
Yeah, to everyone, you can talk about dialogue. You don't have to talk first person. You can talk third person. Like that.
I was just struggling with my brain not formatting English well right now to be like, how to make this make sense.
That happens.
Yes.
Usually not the native English speaker.
I mean, it happens to me in all and every language, so yeah.
There's just an irony of being like the least proficient speaker in the party, present and otherwise, and it's like, oh, good.
Well, of course not. As I've said, every issue has many sides. Issues are less like coins and more like one of those theoretical shapes they come up with in academia.
That
No.
didn't feel like a helpful answer.
Now, at least one of the, well, let's call them a representative, you have already met, I believe. Tall guy, 7, maybe 8 feet, face out of marble, speaks relatively slowly, calls himself the first word.
Oh, yes.
The weirdo in the sewer.
There were a few of them around. There were a few of those around.
Yeah.
I talked to a different, or maybe the same, and he just has multiple bodies in this world. I talked to a first word too.
I vaguely remember the conversation being of this is one of many faces I wear or something he said. Did I hallucinate that?
Oh, he did.
I don't think so. I don't think you hallucinate that much.
Again, it was like a year ago. I'm like, do I remember this
Yes.
conversation? Good to know some parts of memory still work.
You know, and there are those, and others, of course. There's the, let's call it the threat. No, wait, oh, God damn it. I'm looking for a very specific word, and it doesn't come to mind. It's used permanent. It's not the word I'm looking for, but it works well. There's the permanent threat of the demons, of course.
Was it eminent you were looking for?
No, not quite. Maybe the word I'm thinking of doesn't actually exist, and I'm just looking for a word that isn't real.
I have done that so many times. Can relate.
It should be a second word at least coming forward relatively soon. They should come and find you. You talk to the first at all.
That doesn't bode well.
It seems to me. Well, it seems to me. I am fairly certain there are 6 words. Well, the first one was very passive, and the second one will seek you out. From the third one forward, well, let's say we will notice.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like the sound of.
No.
The demons, of course, have innumerable factions and little schemes, as they always do.
Very much getting the vibe of like having a puzzle laid out in front of you, but like specific pieces are being held back, and I don't really like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she's standing there just holding the pieces in her hand. You can't have those.
Yeah, like I can see them in her hand. They're just not getting placed down. And I'm like, you little minx.
Good word to use there.
I believe that's the point like you're trying to make. The vibe we're going for.
Now, of course, don't think. You might think me and my methods objectionable. I do not blame you for that. My methods are not meant to comfort you. But do you think your employer is above underhandedness? Or furthermore, do you think she is actually in charge?
Two very different questions.
True enough.
I mean, I suppose the problem currently I'm having, and I don't know if anybody else is, all-knowing God, like, I feel like she knows more about the Heart of Winter than's letting on, and I'm like, what do you know that's going on with this and where it came from that you're not telling us? Because like I feel like she knew so much about the cube, she knew so much about the heart. She must know something more.
Are you asking her?
If you're not, I am.
Yeah, no, I kind of want to breach the subject 'cause I'm like, I just want to test the limit of how much information she'll give us.
That
And like, I will answer your previous two questions completely honestly with this information.
please. The Heart of Winter is. Well, it's a crystallized breach into our reality. Those happen at times. It's just that the Heart of Winter leads to, well, one end of the elemental plane, where everything is still and everything is cold and dark.
Can we close it? I
Uh,
don't like this.
Maybe. Eventually, but I'm not too concerned about it, frankly. It is. Well, it is its own kind of threat. Of course, it can bring tremendous destruction if you were to use it like that. But, as you can see, you still have the Heart of Winter. You do not have the cube. Its relative level of threat is low compared to the cube.
Unless you put your hand on it, in which case,
Well, I don't recommend that.
not a set in character.
Yes, do not lick it.
Oh, I want to look at that. Okay. Cube more dangerous than Heart of Winter. That's an interesting ratio of knowledge. Okay. Wait, what was the question?
Well, do you really think that the person you are working for isn't working for anyone?
Yeah, that I haven't thought about. As for underhanded tactics, well,
Definitely.
yeah,
she's
Aura
rich.
makes me believe underhanded tactics work like very frequently in her palms.
Yeah, she did kind of do that, didn't she?
I mean, she was saving her. To be fair, like have you met those people? Good God. Not the point.
No, of course not.
Hypothetically,
Of course.
in your ideal world, what would we do with the Heart of Winter?
In my ideal world. In my ideal world. The Hirschdancer genuinely thinks about it, seemingly. In my ideal world, you would go on your boat with it, take the long journey around, take port with it in... I don't know the ports down there. March it to Sakun. Use it to catch the eyes of the Augusta. And then in a meeting with the Augusta, you ask her who her father is. I think that would be my ideal use for it.
Okay, not the answer I was anticipating, but a very interesting one nonetheless.
I don't assume any of you will do that. It's a rather specific future. But you asked me for my ideal world, and ideal worlds are rather specific, aren't they?
Indeed. Why would you want this information, though? That's...
Oh, I don't want this information. I have a suspected answer. But it will be very funny to see how she reacts.
Ideal world is torment. Good. Okay.
We are
Well, I
we are all slaves to our nature. You, me, and everyone.
I assume the opposite end of that spectrum would be giving it to Halut. Which
No, I
I
think
certainly
the
don't want.
worst thing you could do with it is see my information is. I also work with limited information, even if it's smaller than you. I think the worst thing you can do with it is wait for the third word and hand it over to him.
Okay. That's why I was looking at Emma like, help.
But do you finally get what I meant? That you are little people who don't understand what you're doing.
I point to the chest set next to me and go, you mean like we're pawns?
The problem is that pawns don't decide to move when you look away. But maybe that is an analogy that is worthwhile. How does a chess player view the board? From above. Every square is in perfect line of sight. And if they look up, they can see their counterplay. The person they can deal with. What does a pawn see, I wonder? They don't. No, they do exist. But you know what I mean. They can't actually see anything at all.
No, I don't.
Analogies. Always a bit silly like that, aren't they?
Be willing to bet that in that hypothetical analogy, they'd see a battlefield where they're the first to be thrown into the line of fire.
Of course. In the end, the pawn is always sacrificed for the king. That's how you win.
Starting to feel like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's very much the vibe that's currently sitting, and I don't much care for it. Again.
You have limited time, of course. Well, everyone does, but you are involved in this, so for you it's particularly important. Things will speed up. Chaos will start. And I must admit, sadly, you people will be somewhat important.
Okay.
It's not by my choice, so shouldn't be of that.
Okay. Complete deadpan, like complete straight face. So you're telling me Leg was not the demon of chaos? And I point at the chicken.
If you really wanted to, we could try it. Though we would need to get a whole lot of demonic flesh to feed him.
Herb's eyes widen.
Oh no, why did I say
I
that?
wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, he's quite murder prone to begin with. I don't think we want him turning on you, Herb. God, imagine if he actually did try and take out the sun. Okay. I don't really know where we go from here. I feel slightly overwhelmed with information.
Yeah, I feel like whatever decision we make, we will always feel like we'll probably did the wrong thing, but
Yeah,
also
there
feel
isn't
like
really
it.
a right one in that.
Oh, of course, I understand. You people, as I said, don't have enough knowledge. And frankly, she walks back to her table and puts up her feet on the table. Frankly, I don't think I can help you with that. Not because I don't have that information, but because, let's be honest, would you believe me?
At this point, who knows?
Mhm.
At this point, it's getting increasingly likely.
Yeah.
Impressive, isn't it?
Well, if a person lacks knowledge on a subject, what might they do?
Make shit up.
Research it.
Mm-hmm.
And where might one do that?
The library.
And she just looks at Anvil with a smile.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no. I've had enough of giant ants, okay? I don't want to go back.
Yeah, you just. Oh my god.
Oh wait, is that like the actual use for the library card?
The library card? Wait, what?
The one you had that we couldn't figure out it was for?
I still have it. I never gave it away.
Maybe there's time to ask. You have a god.
I have it on me still. Like I just, like I pull it out awkwardly. Like give it to the library.
Yes.
The one we've been unable to find.
Oh, please don't. Put it away. I am no librarian.
But do you know the location of the library that this card belongs to?
Nobody knows the location of the library. That's not how the library works.
Okay, how do we access the library then?
Yes.
Well, the people of the library, they will find you.
They've been taking
That
their sweet time so
sounds
far.
ominous.
Are they talking about
they
the
have
blind
already
people
found-
chasing us?
Oh no, that wasn't in character on my part.
No, it's in here. But
In fact, I believe they have already found you. They don't impose themselves on people.
Please tell me it's not Toomby.
Oh, even worse. Shouldn't have said that.
Oh no. Is it Lord Iva?
No, the jesters.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, that is worse. I forgot about the jesters.
To the traveling carnival. Oh no. They have found us.
It could be that cult that cuts their
Yeah,
eyes
like
out.
that blind cult.
There's so many bad people.
Are you? Is there is there any like in character reaction from Anvil?
Yeah, she mentions the cult. Like, do you mean the blind people that were basically just like?
Oh, don't mind them. Well, actually, do mind them. They might become.
I just start listing all those people we were just talking
You
about.
kind of cut off their micro.
Yeah.
Don't bother. Look, the blind people. The saint worshippers might become important later, but they are unwitting assets. Well, by which I mean to say they are real. They are people.
That almost feels worse.
I believe.
We need to make sure Candor doesn't end up as part of that cult.
I in fact believe you have met them on multiple times, and they always seem to just be there.
The
on the
weird
same
merchants.
place.
They always
Just
seem to
tell us who it
be
was.
In fact, the reason I could assume my role is because I expected you would come here.
I look at like
Because 3 days ago, a certain group of the most astonishing artists and tricksters set up their tents outside the gate.
No. Is it the traveling carnival?
Please.
Like the jesters or
And she puts the last berry she still had in her mouth, and then, quite deliberately with a partially full mouth. Don't you like clowns?
Oh my god!
Herb feels a sudden
That makes
urge.
so much sense though. Fuck my head. I hate you, Micro. But I also love you for it.
I feel like this
Jesus
only
Christ.
happened because we gave them so much shit for the last 6 months.
No. I think Anne will never really told anyone about this dream she had, but there was this nightmare, and there was a jester in that nightmare, and I just shrugged it off because
The clowns are scary.
yes,
To be fair, those ones were. They tried to get them drunk and kidnap them.
yeah. But do you know what the weird part was? That nightmare occurred before we met those traveling people, so it wasn't a nightmare because we met them. It's fuck. God damn it. Shit.
I would explain why they've been up our ass everywhere we've went.
But they know where we're going then. If they said, I mean, at least I'm assuming they know. Because again,
Saying any of this?
this is just inner conflict right now. Jesus
I
Christ.
do.
Wait, can I just clarify one
But I feel like
piece of wording there? Because I'm slightly
Yes.
confused.
Yes.
You said you knew they were coming because 3 days ago the carnival was set up. That implies that the person is not with the carnival but comes after the carnival, following the
she
carnival.
knows that we were coming because the carnival was setting up 3 days ago.
Yes, it is very unsettling to think about.
The implication being is the carnival isn't following you. It knows where you're going.
Which is
Of course.
much worse.
After all, the library is really what they're all about.
But
And-
the question is, why did they not follow or be ahead of us to North?
Maybe because they don't like the cold either.
I can't blame them for that one.
We haven't stayed there for too long either.
For quite a while.
Okay.
Like a
Okay.
week and a bit. Actually, no, with the travel time, it would have been almost a month.
Mm.
Jesus.
And then the whole family court thing. There was a couple of days where we were very stagnant.
Yeah, almost with all the travels, maybe 30 days, maybe a bit less.
Mm. Okay.
Look, I don't assume. I know what they know. I don't have a library card.
I assume I don't want to know what they know because I feel like that would make it so much more traumatizing. Okay.
I
Wait.
never imagined that being significant. Jesus Christ.
Does that mean they'll stop following us once we've used the library card, or is that going to be a recurring nightmare that just follows us everywhere, ahead of us
mean,
everywhere?
The only thing we can try
Terminology.
is ask them about it, but I don't know if that's the right way to go. The right way to go, but still. Maybe that's our only option. What if they are the access to the library?
Oh, I assume they are, but this. I hope it doesn't involve a bottle of something.
Jeez, my head just exploded.
You people are the most curious creatures. I talked to you about how the world is going to end, how your reality is going to shatter, how you're going to be invaded from creatures far beyond your corporeal realm,
Yeah.
and they will bend your world to their whim.
We're worried about jesters.
And you're scared of clowns.
Give me a demon any day. I will sooner walk up to that than the clown. Elves don't have much use for clowns.
They're rather humorless up there.
They always were.
Tell me about it.
Yeah,
See,
even in this day and age, you would think they would have developed a sense of humor, but most of them just haven't.
See, this is why, and I hope you can believe me, I am eternally and inextricably on your side. You people are just so amusing. Would be a shame to replace you with what? Marble angels? Oh, come on. Endless bickering of immortal demons.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I hope you don't think too ill of me. But I think all evil needs to be contrasted by something.
I mean, I'm here for a morally great character. I don't mind that.
If everyone's an asshole, if everything is demons, that's just not nearly as interesting.
It's a shame we don't get Capri's
Yes, I know.
angle in this. But I do think before going forward, we maybe should wait, because
I actually, like, I was going to say, like, it's just, I kind of want to basically stop this session while we're still here.
Yeah.
So Cap has a chance to engage with her.
Yeah, both to engage with her and so that we're not traumatized by ourselves, and like Cap's also here for the clowns.
Of course.
If I have to suffer, Cap's joining me.
Of course. Everyone will have to suffer equally. That's what clowns are all about.
Especially if they're throwing bottles of intoxicating liquid.
Oh, my mind is just blown.
Plus, I think we need to give Animal some time to like reconstitute.
I thought it was just a nightmare. Like, that just
Yeah.
blew my mind.
Yeah, it's in fragments. Let's rebuild it and then go from there.
Yeah.
Come on, just a nightmare. You spit
It was a
magic.
warning.
You spit magic from your fingertips. What do you think? It's all an accident?
Oftentimes,
Usually,
not in
yeah.
character.
Like, honestly, I mean, the library card and stuff, like, that made sense to me that was gonna be a significant thing. But the nightmare was just a nightmare to me. Like, oh, Jesus Christ, I hate this. But I also love this. Like, this is what I like about D&D, being just mentally blown away. Like, what the fuck? Kudos to you, Kuro. Not Mikro. Jesus. Can't even speak. That's what I mean. I'm just.
Did you just call me Curio?
No.
Are you certain?
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah.
I do think it's very funny though. It's a group that we're all like, oh, demons coming, gonna shatter reality. Nah, that's fine. Clowns.
The
No.
fuck, clowns. I mean, it's true. Clowns are terrifying.
Like, I don't find them scary in the general sense, but these specific ones I do find deeply unsettling for reasons I can't put my finger on. Which I assume was the kind of angle they were supposed to have.
mean, you know, let's use the word uncanny.
Yeah, Uncanny Valley, very much like exactly what I was angling for there. Especially after the evening around a campfire. How Shrek and Fiona are doing. Been a hot minute since I've seen the donkeys. Very random train of thought, but
But that being as it may, unless someone has anything important they want their character to do, I think we might actually stop here.
Mm-hmm.
So we have Cap on call for
shouting
continuing.
at the lady.
Yeah. I'll be right back real quick. I'm gonna turn off stream here because we're probably just gonna discuss like next session and stuff, and I will let you guys know in the chat. The ominous music in the background should stop playing because it just scares me as hell. And let's put on something lighter while I say goodbye to you guys. Where is it? I can't find it. There it is. No, it's not that one. It's this one. So yeah, mind-blowing moment here. I am still devastated by whatever happened there, but other than that, I will survive this. I feel like my mic now is too loud. Is that a thing? Is it too loud now? Because I feel like it might be too loud now. Maybe this is better if I don't put it that close to my mouth. Anyway, yeah, okay. Next session will be, if nothing changes, not next Sunday, but the Sunday after that, meaning it is going to be the 4th of September. If something changes in that schedule, I will let you guys know. I have 1 week off next week, like this coming week, starting from tomorrow, so I might have like some random streams during the week as well. Maybe play some League of Legends with my friends, for especially Jonah, for example. Maybe play some more Genshin, probably have Z join me on that, or just have some fun gaming with my friends and just some random banter and that kind of shit. You know, the other regular stuff that you're used from getting from me, I guess. I can't speak. Words are hard today. I don't know why that is, but hey, I will thank you all for watching, and I am very appreciating all of the support that I'm getting. Even though it's just lurkers, I really appreciate lurkers, because lurkers will also boost the viewers a little bit, and will still probably listen to the story, and that's all what this is about, right? Because we just like to show off the journey that we're having with the friends and people that we have. I'm gonna swap to thanks for watching. I will see you guys later. Bye!